In this video, we're going to go through and import our project that we created in Android Developer Tools into Android Studio. Early versions of Android Studio had difficulties with this, and it was quite a sort of a hair-pulling out exercise to get that to work. But these days it's a lot easier, and let's go through now, and I'll show you just how easy it is. Okay, so I'm in my test project. So first things first, I'm going to go to File and close this project. Then I'm going to go to Import Project. Okay, so let's go ahead and import a project. So I'm going to click on Import Project. Okay, so I need to navigate to the folder that contains the Android Developer Tools project. So not the Android Studio one. So I'm going to go back and just select a simple one. I'm going to select the calculator. And click on OK. You can see what it's doing here. Firstly, if you notice the title, it's got Import Project from ADT Eclipse Android. So it's smart enough to detect that this is an Android Developer Tools project that we originally did using Eclipse. It then gives us the destination where it's going to write these, and that's the project file, project directory, I should say, that I created for Android Studio projects. So I'm quite happy to use that. Click on Next. Okay, so it's now asking, essentially it's saying, do you want me to do all the hard work for you, or do you want to do it manually? In most cases, you'll be wanting this to do all the hard work for you. So I normally just leave all those options on and click on Next. Now, the other thing it needs, we haven't installed this before, but it needs the Android support repository. Now that's separate to the Android support library. So we need to click on the button to go to Android SDK Manager, and I'll show you where that is, and we need to install that. And this will be a once only thing. Anytime you import after this, it won't ask this question. Okay, so we get down into Extras. And again, it's not the Android support library, it's the Android support repository. That's that one there. Click on Install. Accept like we normally do. We'll let that install. Okay, you can see it's now installed, so we're good to go. So we're going to close that down, and now we just need to click on Finish. Now literally, Android Studio will go ahead and do the rest for us. And don't worry too much. Occasionally we'll see an error like this. We can just click on Close and not worry about it. Again, that's because essentially it's beta software. And this does come up. Make sure you click on I don't agree unless you're happy for your details, usage statistics to be sent to Google. I normally click on don't agree. So you will get those errors come up occasionally. It's not something to worry about. The other cool thing that I like here is you get an import summary, and it sort of tells you what happened. If you've got any problems or any errors or something like that, it'll tell you that what's happened basically. And the other thing here is it shows you, look, these are the assets, and this is where I've put things. So it's just a good sort of mental jog, to remind you where things are. And in this case, with such a simple project, it's not something you need to worry about. But if you're importing in like a much more complicated project, then you would need to be paying more attention to this file. Okay, so I'm going to go into App, and we should find, if we go into Manifests, we've got our manifest file, and that's obviously our org.example.calculator, as you can see, and our main activity. And if we go into our Java, you can see that's clearly our setup. And just to confirm, go into Layout, double click, and there's our interface over here, and that's our layout. So you can see it's done that for us automatically, which is really, really nice actually. And the scripts, again, there's not much to see here, but it's automatically added the support library. And settings and so forth. It really has done all of it, virtually automatically. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give this a test run just to confirm that it's working on my Google Nexus 7. Now I've got a new bit of software that I've installed called Mirror, and that enables me to take a better screencast of what's on my Google Nexus screen. So I'm going to start that. Then what I'm going to do is run this project on my Google Nexus 7 so you can see, just to confirm that it's working okay. And we can click on Gradle Console just to see what's going on. It's working away. And the first time you build these projects, do expect them to take a little while. Okay, that's now my Android device. You can see it's now running version 5 because I'm running what is now the beta version, just waiting for the official release to come out. I'm going to click on OK. I'm going to switch over now to my device so you can see what's on my screen. Okay, you can see there's our calculator, and that's our calculator in landscape. But if I go back to portrait and just type in the two numbers, 12 plus 85 is 97. So there you go. So it's working nicely, and it imported the whole project for us simply and without any fuss. All right, and you just file, close project. And we've now got our project that we can refer to whenever we want as well. So I think it's a pretty cool import facility. It just makes it quite easy. And look, it doesn't get it 100%. Sometimes you might have to tweak and do a few things manually, but it does, it really takes away a lot of the complexity, which is what I like. All right, let's move on to the next video.